Hello, I am Koreina Cat, and this is Final Fantasy XIV main scenario quest playthrough. She, never looks in the camera. It's really annoying. Anyway. Let's continue our post-Stormblood stuff and junk. Yeah, who the fuck are you?
Hi, I'm Greg.
Hi, Greg! Anyway. Elation and Trepidation. I don't even know what those mean. We must meet with Lord Hien as soon as possible, though mayhap not at the Enclave. I will send word requesting that he receives us at the House of the Fierce, where there are fewer prying eyes. If all are in agreement, I shall scout ahead and see that the way is clear. Pray follow as swiftly as you are able, and join me on the outskirts of Namai. I almost said Nami.
Come, Suyu.
Okay. Didn't we just come from that direction? Oh.
Opposite direction.
Alright. Onward. Can I fly here? Whee! That was awkward. Let me guess. I can... fly? Oh, I can! I can fly here! Yay! Meow. All is well? I think so. Good. The others are hiding nearby. Let us proceed. Quietly, if you please. Gotcha.
My lord Hien, I am returned.
Save your tears for the morrow. For we who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms. And welcome it you did, even as the keep fell down around us. At that moment, in your smile, I spied a shred of hope. One which I have clung to ever since. Gosetsu, full glad am I to see you alive and well.
We have played this scene before, have we not? Though this time our roles are reversed.
That they are. Meaning you know how I feel. Wholly at a loss for words. Welcome back, old friend. Now then, though we rejoice at your return, it seems you have brought with you certain complications. Rise, my friend. Tell me everything. The Empire is bold indeed to send a token force to engage the Confederacy.
As acting Viceroy, Yotsuyu would have been privy to Imperial secrets. The Garleans will not soon give up the chase.
Nay, it will end with her capture, or her death.
Are you a friend, too?
She claims to have lost her memory, though I know not if she speaks true. I brought her here that you might decide her fate.
Lost her memory, you say? Regardless, the people have not forgotten. Her face yet haunts their dreams. She cannot roam free. We will hold her here for a time. Place her in Jufia's care, with the express instruction that she is not to be seen.
Yes, my lord. Come.
No, I don't want to. Don't let her take me away!
It's all right, Suyu. I will come with you. Be a good girl, and listen to Yugiri.
From a hound at his throat to a puppy at his heel. If this is an act, it is a remarkable performance.
Thank you for delivering Gosatsu back to us in one piece. We are lucky indeed to have friends who would journey to the other side of the world to help us. And repeatedly, at that.
I would like to mention that me sitting in the chair, I am still taller than Alphino. Just saying.
We have much and more to think upon, but as regards the Empire, we can but watch and wait. Now then, seeing as you've come all this way, you must allow me to show you around the Enclave. I would not have you thinking we have been idle in your absence. The rebuilding effort proceeds apace, I'm pleased to say, and we are now ready to welcome home our countrymen who were displaced by the war. Should they desire it, there is a place here for those who fled to Eorzea. We should be delighted to accept your invitation, Lord Hien. And I have no doubt that your subjects at Revenant's Toe will be heartened to hear that their lord has not forgotten them.
Oh, it's nothing. I just thought that Gosetsu and Yugiri might be back by now. Forgive me, my lord, but Captain Jifuya
Yeah.
is nowhere to be found.
Oh, he was here when I arrived. For now, we have taken Yotsuyu to a private chamber and assigned another to watch over her, my lord. But I find it passing strange that the captain should leave his post with nary a word. That does seem most unusual. If you mean to look for the man, we would be happy to assist you.
We should be glad of the help. While I search without, maybe you could ask our soldiers here if they know anything?
I will join you.
With respect, my lord, you should remain here. Should the Empire move against us, you will be better able to coordinate our response.
Huh. And there I was thinking I was in charge. But you have the right of it. Go on then. I will mind the house.
Suspicious-er, suspicious-er. All of the suspicious.
I'll hear no Jifuya well. His movements will not have gone unnoticed.
Ayo!
You seek the captain? He passed by a while ago. Oh, hello, Xaeus. I wonder if I should tell someone as it happens. He did not look well, you see. I asked if aught was the matter, and he told me the past had caught up with him. But I doubt it was that. There are older men in our ranks. I should know. I'm one of them. Apparently.
Clearly.
At least this one doesn't feel things as much. Captain Jifuya? He was headed to the northern entrance when I saw him last. I was going to invite him to train with us, but he did not hear me call out to him. If you need him, I dare say the sentry on duty will be able to tell you more. Indeed, I suggested as much to Mistress Alize when she came asking earlier. Is something amiss?
Nope, ignore that. And what's on your face? Is this a tactical belt for your forehead?
They did just call it a hashimaki.
It looks like it has little bags. And
I hope it's padding.
those look like knives.
I mean, when desperate times.
Fancy.
Errol D. something.
Oh.
That is a very Vieira name. It should come as no surprise, but a number of the soldiers here were unsettled by Yotsuyu's arrival. Thankfully, Lord Hien was able to put their minds at ease. For now.
Yeah. A falcon porter? Why, thank you. Thank you. I see the trail led you here as well. This man says he saw Jifuya leave. I hate not being able to talk word things.
Hi, the captain went outside some few bells ago, and looking quite unwell. I'm sorry to say. This I mentioned to Lord Gosetsu, who straightway struck out after him. I hope they will be alright.
Gosetsu too. It seems everyone is bent on joining the search. That's all well and good, but someone has to stay behind. There's no telling what the Empire is plotting. You go on, Xaeus. Alphino and I shall hold the fort. Because clearly Hien can't handle shit himself, along with all the other people here. It's not like none of us are even here half the time. Onwards, Fat Chocobo! To freedom! Ah! Badoo, badoo! I hate the Fat Chocobo so much. Hi! Are you Captain Jifuya?
Oh,
Ah, by the Kami, your Lord Hien, leave me, I beg of you. Say nothing of this. I was never here.
There you are.
Lady Yugiri, Lord Gosetsu, forgive me my abrupt disappearance.
You have your reasons, I am sure. Will you not share them?
Hey, Gosetsu, can we say that and maybe not look fucking terrifying? Please?
never.
Will you not share them? Stares blankly. Alright.
I was her master when she was yet a courtesan.
By the Kami.
She worked in my establishment. Her father was a regular client of mine. One day, quite without preamble, he offered to sell her to me. Yeah, she may be no maiden, he said, but she has some use left in her. He sold her short. When I first beheld her, I was struck by her beauty. And yet, behind her eyes there was an emptiness. 'Twas as if she had given up on life. She seemed more a doll than a woman. It was no profession for her. But I knew she would be popular. And so it proved. Men flocked to drown themselves in that cold, bottomless gaze. The rest you know. She became an Imperial informant, and for her loyal service won the office of acting Viceroy.
While you came to serve the Liberation Front.
'Tis said that the atrocities Yotsuyu committed were driven by vengeance. If so, I bear part of the blame for creating the monster she became. Joining the front was meant to be my atonement. But the truth is, I am a coward, whose only thought was to escape her wrath. Then as now.
I see. Then I shall recommend that you be assigned to a new post. I trust you have no objections, you, Giri?
None. It would not do to leave Yotsuyu in his care.
I am in your debt.
Who is it that you seek to protect, Kosetsu? Idle musings. Pray, pay me no mind.
Well, that's fucked up. She may be no maiden, but she can still have use. Jesus. It's fucked up. Forgive me. Now is not the time for brooding. Come, let us rejoin the others. Onwards, Midgard Somoa! Ew, I fucked up. Jifuya can't be the only one here with a mortal fear of Yotsuyu. She tormented these people.
That her mere presence should sow such strife. Everyone is here? Good. There have been developments that demand our immediate attention.
Lord Hien and Master Alphino look troubled. Something is afoot.
I thank you for your help in the search. Gosetsu has told me all that transpired. I would not presume to defend the life Jifuya led before he joined the front, nor will I condemn it. Frankly, it is not my place to judge. I will only say this. The Jifuya I know has ever been a man of courage. That he should feel driven to flee bespeaks the depth of his terror. Even now, Yotsuyu casts a shadow over the realm. But the question of what is to be done with her must wait. The Empire is on the move once more. While you were out searching for Jifuya, we received word from our shinobi allies. An Imperial airship has been sighted over Doman soil. Our visitor's objective remains unclear. It may be another attempt to recover Yotsuyu, or a prelude to invasion. Either way, the craft purportedly advances at speed and appears bound for Castrum Fluminus. I mean to go there and ascertain their intent. If we ride out in force, it will only end one way, so we shall keep our numbers to a minimum. Yugiri, Ixalia, Can I count on you?
Yes, my lord. Yep.
It surprises me that you ask, Lord Heaton. I never ask. I just assume you'll come with me. And I'm always right. I should know. In any case, Alize and I would fain play our part as well. We will not stand idly by while a common foe threatens the lands of our friends and allies. Speaking of volunteering other people, we would be glad of the help. You are acquainted with Haku, I believe. Then I bid you seek him out and assist in maintaining order on the Enclave. When the people see an Imperial airship, they are liable to panic. I would have you reassure them and, should it come to it, aid in their evacuation. Very well. We shall depart at once. Do take care. Come along, sister. What of me, my lord? The Empire may well be after Yotsu. You are to remain here and guard her until my return. As you wish. Pray stay close to Ixalia and Yuigiri. Well, well. Guard duty and not a breath of protest. Now I have seen it all. To Castrum Fluminous, then. Let us find out what the Empire's game is.
Yes! Oh, God. Oh.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yeah, basically. Alright, well. I'm gonna magically appear where I need to be. Oh, looky
Look.
there. I magically appeared where need to be. There we go. Words or things. Doma is ill-equipped to deal with an aerial offensive. Should the Empire be so minded, the Zelas? There we go. Zayla's flying mounts would be our only hope.
The area is secure. Whatever our visitors' purpose, they plainly believe they can achieve it. They plainly believe they can achieve it alone. The craft should come into view at any moment. Let us await them inside the castrum.
A smoke signal? Thoughts, Yugiri?
In former times, such signals were used to announce the coming of an emissary of peace. In Doma, at least. But could that truly be their intent?
Who can say? Whatever they want, we cannot simply blast them out of the sky. Not when they were so gracious as to honor one of our cherished traditions. I would not have it said that we Domans want for propriety.
Then I shall go and reconnoiter.
Nay, that won't be necessary. We will meet them openly. I would welcome this student of Dorman history in person, whomsoever he or she may be.
As you wish, my lord. I shall arrange for a signal of our own to be fired in answer.
Well, that we should be received by the Lord of Doma himself.
I but afford an emissary of peace the courtesy he is due. Welcome to Doma, my lord.
Ah, where are my manners? I am Asahi Sas Brutus, ambassador plenipotentiary of Garlemald.
He is heir to the Naiuri clan, and Yotsu's stepbrother.
It seems I need not introduce myself, not in the presence of the famed Yugiri Mistwalker. Your skills as a shinobi are known far and wide, my lady. It is true. The former acting viceroy is my sister. Yet, bonds of kinship aside, we have precious little in common. As will soon become plain, I come not to sow strife, but to end it. I am of the Populares, a collective which represents the interests of the common man. Long have we labored to bring about reform to the Empire's provincial policy. Happily for us, our master acknowledges the need for change. Indeed, His Radiance, Emperor Varys Zos Galvus, personally sanctioned this mission, granting me the authority to speak with his voice. To negotiate peace with Doma.
Well then, we have much to discuss. Will you accompany me to my hall?
Gladly, my lord.
Well, this is... Oh, who? Oh, that is who I thought it was. Okay, cool. Anyway, this is a hoot. Hooty hoot hoot.
I say, do I stand in the presence of the fabled Icon Slayer? What an honor!
I don't like how everything he says has, like, the hint of, like, sarcasm on it.
Yeah.
Punch him on the head.
Lord Hien is magnanimous in victory. Given our nation's troubled history, we did not expect such hospitality.
Peace. After all they have done, never has the word rung more hollow. Yeah.
We shall escort our guests across the river to the Enclave. Yugiri, pray go on ahead to the Yakuza Manor docks and see that the ferries are ready. I cannot switch between Japanese and English like this, somebody help.
Hey, don't walk through me. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna be at my spot soon. Oh, would you looky there? I'm somehow here.
I have read much about the architecture and geology of Doma. Words do not do it justice. Such scenes of devastation greeted us on our journey here. The bitter wages of war. Upon disembarking, we will proceed directly to my hall, where we may enjoy some privacy.
Lord Hien and I will accompany the Imperial delegation on the first ferry. When you are ready, speak with the boatman and join us on the other side. I'm glad they kind of like add that in there. Yes, I would like to go to the Doman Enclave, thank you. Hooty hoot hoot hoot. Hoot. Oh, shit. Alright, cool. Mother... I'm guessing those weren't here when I first came here?
I believe not, no.
It's fine. Gaia, please don't fall out this window too. The Doman Enclave is a thing you can do. Yes. Anyway, Lord Hien has requested that Master Alphino and Mistress Alize also be present at the negotiation. Oh.
There you are, Xaeus. So, first things first, what do you think of the Enclave? I must say I'm quite proud of what my countrymen have accomplished in the time.
Yeah, no, it's really nice. Aetheryte, so that's cool. I can now teleport here. I think last time I was here, a lot of this stuff was, like, knocked down and shit, yeah?
Knocked down and shit indeed.
Haha!
We have an Aetheryte now, as you pointed out, courtesy of the Onishishu. Courtesy of the Onishishu. Be sure and attune to it, would you? Once it has the Warrior of Light seal of approval, people might actually start using the thing.
That's hilarious. But fair.
But on to the matter at hand. The ambassador and his retinue are at my hall, taking their ease ahead of the negotiations. I want you there when the talking starts. It will serve to send a message to the Empire that Eorzea and Doma stand united. I'm not normally one for hollow posturing, but in this game of nations, such gestures carry weight. Oh, and should you feel uneasy about speaking for the Scions, Alphino and Alize will also be there. You need only eat, drink, and look imposing. Say you'll come.
The fact you're giving me a choice is great. Yeah, no, I like just intimidating people by just staring at them while I eat and drink. That's great. Let's do it. I'll be there. No questions asked.
Yugiri, I now see what you see in her. While Yugiri turns as red as an orange. Wait, no.
Babe.
I was like tomato, persimmon, strawberry, all at once, and somehow orange came out.
As red as an orange. Yep. Those are two very different colors. That's, you know what? All right.
Now that Yugiri is red as a Rollenberry, I knew I could count on you. When you are ready, come and join me at my humble abode, the Kienkan. The guardsman will see you in.
Red as an orange.
Wait, no.
The residents took the news of the Imperial delegation well enough. It should be business as usual.
So it's to be a peace negotiation. I'm curious to see what the ambassador brings to the discussion table. Thanks to Master Alphino and Mistress Alize's assurances, the people are reacting calmly to Imperial presence.
Good news!
Lord Hien is expecting you. May I show you in?
Yes.
On behalf of my delegation, I offer you my humblest thanks. Never did I imagine that I would meet the gallant and noble Lord of Dorma himself, nor be welcomed into his magnificent hall.
You'll forgive me if we forgo the pleasantries. You say you are come to negotiate peace. Unless I am mistaken, such negotiations are typically conducted between sovereign nations. I was not aware that the Emperor had recognized Dorma's sovereignty.
His Radiance has yet to do so, that much is true. Know, however, that he has expressed willingness to cede Dorma to her ancestral masters and treat with her as a friend. Since the days of Emperor Solus, the Empire has aggressively expanded its territory. While you may not agree with our founding father's policy of expansion, I believe there is room for discussion on the matter of his lifelong goal, to rid the world of icons. Icons are a blight upon this star. They cannot be suffered to exist. This you know as well as we. In his wisdom, Emperor Varus wishes to explore the possibility of an alliance to combat this common threat. On the condition that Dorma renounces summoning and pledges to police the Korgin's practice of it, his Radiance would extend the hand of friendship.
Dorma has never shown any appetite for summoning, and it should go without saying that we will address any threat to our people, icon or otherwise. With regard to the Korjin, I must stress that they only resorted to summoning under extreme provocation. When the Ruby Sea was at peace and their sacred relics safe, they looked not to their kami for protection. Yet even now there are certain parties who would destabilize the region with ill-conceived military forays. Unless they alter their course, we cannot hope to be rid of icons.
Quite. I can but apologize. In seeking to eliminate icons, the Empire creates them. 'Tis an irony among ironies, one with which the people of Eorzea are well acquainted, I am told.
Indeed. Many summonings are the result of persecution, the weak being driven to call upon the divine for deliverance from the strong. So it was in Alamigo, the bitter fruit of Garlean oppression.
A tragic state of affairs. If we are to put an end to summoning once and for all, it shall not be through might, but harmony. Yet we continue to repeat our mistakes, oblivious to the lessons of history. My comrades and I would change all that. We, Populares, have campaigned long and hard for a shift in imperial policy. And at last, the Emperor has seen fit to lend us an ear. Alas, there is a faction within Garlemald that would obstruct our every attempt at reform. A collection of pure-blooded Garleans who seek to consolidate their own supremacy. The Optimates. Lest you wonder, theirs was the hand that loosed our forces on the Confederacy. 'Twas a regrettable incident, one that flies in the face of everything we believe. And I swear to do all in my power to prevent a reoccurrence.
That would be most welcome. But if I may speak plain, if the Empire itself is not of one mind, how can we be certain that any peace we negotiate will be honored?
I cannot blame you for doubting us. Indeed, I should find it strange if you did not. And so, in the name of building trust, I would like to make a proposal. A prisoner exchange. Under Garlean rule, no few Dormans were conscripted into the Imperial army. We would repatriate them in return for those of ours you captured in the recent conflict. Naturally, any exchange would include the acting Viceroy.
Yotsu? What makes you think we have her?
Forgive me, my lord. Was it not your wish to speak plain? Let us not play games. I desire only to work to our mutual benefit. The Optimates tried and failed to take my sister by force. I would succeed by peaceable means, thereby strengthening my party's hand. 'Twould be a lie to say I would not also be glad of my sister's safe return.
A fellow plain speaker. How refreshing. Very well. Your proposal has merit, but I will need time to consider it.
Of course, my lord. May we remain in Dorma until you have come to a decision?
You shall be our honored guests. Yugiri, I leave the ambassador and his retinue in your care. See that they are well looked after.
You have our gratitude, Lord Hien. We shall look forward to your answer.
So... I guess I'm a little confused as to why we'd even need to really, like, consider this, because it's like, we don't care about Yotsuyu. She did terrible things. Yeah, she lost her memory, but, you know, that's still... You know... She ain't our problem!
There's a couple reasons. One being that Gosetsu is attached to her now. Another being that she has a lot of Imperial secrets that might be useful to Doma, in case the Empire decides to go back on their word. And it's a question of, is it worth putting Gosetsu through that, missing out on those Imperial secrets, but then in exchange they get prisoners that were taken during the war. So,
I mean, I'm pretty sure the people would much rather just, you know, have their families back.
oh, definitely. But also knowing Hien, he's probably going to want to leave it up to Yotsu, or Tsuyu in this case. Because if she doesn't want to go, I don't think he would want to force her. He might do it, but he wouldn't want to.
Can I just kick people in the face? Let me just kick them in the face. Everybody. That the Empire should send Yatsuyu's stepbrother of all people. I wonder how he feels, a son of Doma, returning home to speak for the oppressors his countrymen drove out.
The fact that there are two opposing factions at work in Garlemald complicates matters. Even assuming Asahi and his associates can be trusted, what of the others? Well, that was unexpected.
You can say that again. I still don't know quite what to make of it all, but on the surface, a prisoner exchange does seem a good way to begin. The question is, can they be trusted?
They had not to gain by divulging the details of their internal divisions. As it stands, we have no reason to doubt them.
Okay, but just like with Yotsuyu possibly, like, you know, playing a long con here, they could also be lying.
To what ends?
Just because. They've been at odds for how long? Why would they suddenly be like, hey, you know what? Yeah, no, let's be friends. Yeah, that's a good idea.
So let's say they are playing the long con and they are lying about it. If they wanted to be violent about it, they could.
Yeah.
And Doma is not in a position to just go on another long, protracted thing and call the War of Light again. So, what would you do?
For which side?
Yes.
Because, like, it doesn't, like, them playing the long con could just be they make everybody feel safe or think that Garlemald isn't going to do anything again, just to literally do it again as soon as people's guards go down. And especially if the Warrior of Light isn't in the picture. Because, like, oh, hey, Garlemald's not a threat anymore. Okay, cool, I'm going to go on another adventure. And then now I'm out of reach, therefore...
So if that were the case in Hien's position, it would still be beneficial to play along, because then it gives Doma time to get to a place where they may not need the Warrior of Light anymore.
Yeah, I still wouldn't trust him, though.
Oh, I'm sure he doesn't. But the ambassador's mention of Yotsuyu left me ill at ease. It made his grand talk of peace seem uncannily like a lengthy preamble. You think this might all be a ruse to facilitate her retrieval? Perhaps, though I cannot fathom why they would go to such lengths. Yotsuyu may have been acting viceroy, but she is not Garlean, nor even highborn. Her value must presumably lie in what she knows. Which brings us to the little matter of her memory loss. In her present condition, she would not yield any worthwhile intelligence, nor is she worth much as a bargaining piece. Alphino, you are well acquainted with the Empire's methods. I would have your thoughts on this matter. My knowledge is at your disposal, Lord Hien. While the ambassador's proposal is appealing in principle, it would be remiss of us not to give it a due scrutiny. Indeed. Though it seems to me I have little choice but to accept regardless. With so many of our brothers and sisters languishing in Imperial camps, I cannot well turn my back on a chance to secure their repatriation. Only the Kami know when I will be afforded another. But, ere we continue, shall we excuse these two? I fear what follows will bore them to tears.
I was just about to show myself out as it happens. Come on, Xaeus. Let's leave Alphino to dispense his copious knowledge.
Copious? Someone is still sore from being made to watch at Sakazuki. Go on and keep Alize company. We are safe enough for now.
Yeah, I don't care about politics, so yeah, I'm gonna just see myself out.
You've more than earned a rest, my friend. Leave the Leave the interminable bits to us. Worry not, Xaeus. We shall take care of the rest. Go on and keep Alize company.
Yeah. A chance to relax at last. Nope, that came out weird. Sigh. A chance to relax at last. I know when I'm out of my depth, Xaeus. Although no weapons are drawn, a negotiation is no less a battle, and the stakes could be every bit as high. One misplaced word, and people could die. It takes someone with a cool head, and I'll be the first to admit that's not me. So we're left with the eternal question. What to do while they prattle on? Well, whatever it is, I'm taking your money. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll find out later. Until next time on Final Fantasy XIV main scenario quest play through. Words. Okay, bye.